Hey there, welcome to GratiTube TV. I'm Jason Caras.
And I'm Frank Clark. And today we have a special guest with us also. This is Jane Powell, a good friend of ours.
Hey guys.
We thought we'd mix it up a little bit and bring the female perspective in on today's topic, which is all about relationships.
Relationships.
And, you know,
keeping it spicy.
Keeping it spicy.
Like sriracha spicy.
So, yeah. Not ketchup spicy, but
Habanero.
yeah. Ghost pepper spicy.
There we go.
something like that.
Yeah.
I'm so good with ketchup. Anyhow, we thought that would be the topic today, and we thought we'd bring in Jane so we, again, get that female perspective on relationships and, you know, how to maintain a good one, how to spice it up a little bit.
How to keep it interesting.
How to keep it interesting.
How to understand the language that your partner is receptive to, and so forth. But this isn't just about romantic relationships. It's really about, it can be encompass so much more. How are we treating people in our life? And one of the things that brought this up for me was I had had a discussion with my fiance, and she shared with me that, you know, you send all these emails, you send all these texts, and you didn't even text me all day long to say, hey, how are you doing, and so forth. And here I was talking about her all day, you know, how amazing she was, and thinking nothing was wrong, and then here I was missing the blocking and tackling, right? The little things that really matter.
Yeah.
You know?
And I have to second that, because when I get that little text message saying, hey, how are you doing today? Or I was thinking about how sexy you were last night, or, you know, just the little things. And we can all be having busy days, but taking just a couple of seconds to send a quick text message can brighten up someone's day.
Absolutely. And, you know, the point that they're making here is, you know, it's a little text message. Okay. And for some people, that might not actually work.
Right.
And I'll tell you why, because we all fire on a different modality. We all have different, what's called love languages. There's plenty of books written about it and different variations of it. You know, but some of us are very kinesthetic. They like to be touched and felt, right? They need that warmth, that feeling of love. Or some people are very visual, right? What they see. So when you write a text up to a visual person, they really enjoy that. But if somebody's very auditory and they need to hear the words of affirmation, they need to hear I love you, they need the phone call, not the text, right?
And for me, I'm more about the quality time. If you're spending time with me, that's how I feel loved. I can get the text message and feel really good about that, but to really feel loved is when someone's spending their quality time with me, taking time out of their day.
And don't presume to know. Ask, right? Have these discussions with your partner and the people that you value the relationship with. And it's funny, we'll spend more time talking to people that have not a lot of significance in our life and so little time with the people that are the most important.
Right.
Because we're running off being a professional and doing our work all day, and we talk to 1,000 people, and then we come home and we're not giving it the same level of energy, but isn't it the most important level of energy you need?
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, it depends really. How serious do you want your relationship to be? How committed are you to that relationship? Is it the most important thing in your life? And for most of us, it should be, right? Or for all of us, it should be.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're committing time and you're committing your love and your heart to another individual, and you should make it a priority. So it should. When something's a priority, you give it attention. When something's a priority, you talk through it. When something's a priority, you give focus to it. You give energy to it. You give lifeblood to it. It's like a growing organism. Like you're I guess we're getting to the sexual side of this already.
And there's a sexuality side of this whole thing. And you know, how are you keeping it spicy?
Right.
You know, does anybody in the world really want the same thing over and over and over again? So I don't think so. So how do you do that?
And don't take your partner for granted. That's the biggest thing. You know, when we talk about gratitude and being grateful every day, you know, when you start taking people for granted, they start feeling that. And if you're able to either touch them in their love language or to spice it up some, you're able to reconnect with them on so many levels.
And it's free. You don't even have to spend money on a vacation and go out of town. Great example. A while back, I sent a random text message to my then girlfriend, now fiance, and I just said, I sent her this massage text for an erotic massage, like an ad. And I went into character in this text, and then she went into character. We never even discussed it, but she went right into character and responded with, her name was Chloe, and she's a librarian. I know that's cliche. Anyway, I was Nick, the masseuse, and we responded back and forth, and we set up a time for her to come in for a massage. Then we go back to our regular communication, and this was done over a couple weeks. I ordered a massage table to be delivered, professional massage table, all the oils, all the linens, et cetera, et cetera.
Wow.
So then, the day of the event, I sent her an Uber so I could see when she got here. I left the door unlocked. We weren't living together at the time. I had rose petals all the way up the stairs, all the way up into the bed, the massage table, and candles going, music going. She got in there, and it took everything not to laugh. And it was so much fun, by the way. It was so much fun. We didn't laugh. We stayed in character. And I sat down. I said, "Can you tell me what your injuries? How do you work out a lot?" We talked a little bit. I left the room. She got to her comfortable stage of for masseuse, for a massage. I came back in. We did the massage and then some. And we broke our character way later in the night. And we were like, "Oh my God, that was so amazing." And then just recently, just one more to share, and you guys can share yours. She went to the painstaking process of, ordering a Domino's hat, a Domino's shirt, and an actual Domino's pizza. And she showed up at our front door, rang the doorbell. Of course, the kids were at home. And, I told her I didn't have any money to pay for the pizza, and she said I could earn it, etc. So that was just another way to keep it spicy. Not the humdrum, "Hey, how was your day today?" Right?
Yeah.
And guys, women like spicy. Women like to share their fantasies. So don't sit there and think, "Oh, well, she doesn't like this or doesn't like that." Just ask her, what is your fantasy? And the thing is that you will be surprised what these women are holding back.
Right.
Because they
You've
like
all
to get in
seen
character.
50 Shades of Grey, right?
Exactly. You'd be surprised where little whips and chains or other things can make things a little spicy. But even some of the other things that you wouldn't even think about. Some women are really into different types of sex. And the thing is that if you don't talk about it, they won't necessarily give that over to you right away.
It is liberating to talk about it, number one, cathartic in a way, where you can have that kind of conversation with somebody and you'd be actually surprised yourself.
Yeah.
You might say, "You know what, now that I come to think of it, I've always liked this," or "Let's try that."
Well, it does. It boils down to communication. Understanding what your partner really likes and explaining what you like. I mean, my girlfriend is a chiropractor who also delivers pizza, and
Wait, what?
no, I mean, literally for some, maybe I'll speak for the women here. Maybe for some women, a romantic thing might be taking out the trash, doing the dishes, helping out, doing the laundry, making them feel important, making them feel like they're
Bingo,
loved,
right there.
making them feel like they're
Yep.
special and they're not taken for granted.
And that's what you said earlier,
Yeah.
taken for granted.
Taken for granted.
When you feel taken for granted, you start the layer of resentment. And then resentment, and it builds and builds and builds. And next thing you know,
and
you're
when
frigid.
women are feeling like they've been taken for granted, they will hold back. And they will not feel like giving themselves completely to you. And trust me, guys, you want a woman that will give herself completely to you.
Right.
Because that's where the excitement happens.
But also vice versa, right? Men have their love language. They want to feel important. We go back to Tony's human needs, right? It's significance, certainty, and uncertainty, variety.
Growth and contribution
Yeah.
and love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can tap into that. Also, Tony talks a lot about the male-female energy and how, in any relationship, you need to have that bipolar. Somebody has to be the male
You
energy.
talking about me again?
No, I'm talking about the bipolar. No, I'm talking about feminine
Hey
energy.
guys, women want a man that will come and take her. I don't care what woman it is, but having a man just come in with passion and grab you and kiss you, whether it be in the kitchen, the bedroom, outside, it doesn't matter. They want to feel needed,
Yep.
and that's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it.
Another way too is just literally a 10-second hug.
That's true.
There's science even behind that. What that does to your body just by sitting there and holding somebody that you love for 10 seconds. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Very
Or
powerful.
give a real kiss rather than just a little peck on the cheek. Kiss your spouse. Kiss your
Yeah.
Yeah.
the person you're involved with. Really show them that you give a shit. Show them that you care. Spend an extra, like you said, a 10-second hug. Time that sometime when you hug somebody. Count to 10. They'll actually be like, "Oh my God, this person's really, really close to me now," and it makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So we hope that you know, we brought some value to you today, some ideas perhaps to spice it up, to make sure you're making your loved ones feel significant, important, loved, not being taken for granted.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
The pizza girl's here. I gotta go.
So signing off, thank you for tuning in. Please go to our website, gratitude.org. Go to YouTube for GratiTube TV. Subscribe, please.
Please, yeah.
Leave your comments.
Check out the show. Let us know what you think. Hit us up individually if you want to.
Thank you for being an amazing guest.
Yeah, thank you,
you.
Jane. We really appreciate
And
you being
everybody, let's just keep it spicy.
here. Keep it spicy. Absolutely.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Hey.